In this lecture, we are going to create the global store using the Zustand library, which is an alternative of Redux and Redux Toolkit. So inside the SRC folder, I am going to create a new folder and name this as global hyphen store. And inside, I'm going to create a new file and name this as users hyphen store.ts. And here we are going to import create from Zustand. This create is a function. With the help of this, we are going to create the store. So now here I'm going to say const users global. This name you can keep it whatever you want. So I'm keeping it as this is a hook, okay, which we are creating. So this is the variable name users global store equals to. Now we are using this create function provided by Zustand, and inside I'm going to use the set function which help us to update the state. So here I'm going to take curly braces, and inside first I'm going to use the variable which is users, okay, and then we are going to update the user. So set user and type we can set it as any, and here we are going to use the state function to update the user. Here we can use the interfaces, okay. So what I'm going to do is we are going to create one more folder, and here I'm going to name it as interfaces, and inside here I'm going to create a new file and name this as index.ts, and here export interface iuser and id that is going to be string, then name that is going to be string, then email that is going to be string, profile pic that is going to be string, then we need created date, okay, created at that is going to be string, and then we need updated at that is also going to be string, and here we are going to say set user that is going to be, sorry, not here, okay. So we have already exported, save this, and let's go back to user store, and here I'm going to say I user or null, okay. So this I user we are going to import. So import I user from interfaces, and yeah, this is the correct way of writing it. So users and I user that is going to be string. If it is not a string, then it will be null, okay. Now we are going to export this. So export default user global store, and even we have to export the type of users global store, so that we are going to do it this way. So export interface I users global store, and here I'm going to say user that is going to be I user or null, and set user that is going to be I user or null, and we are going to use an arrow function void, okay. So okay, we are going to close this. Now let's go to private layout, and here we are going to take a const, and here I'm going to say set user, okay, set user equals to users global store, okay, and we are importing the users global store, and this set user, okay, which I have commented. Now I'm going to uncomment it, okay. So whatever response we are getting, we will store in this. and this set user does not exist, type of none. Set user, here if I go set user, okay, so okay, here I need to say as I users global store. Okay, so now this error will go away. Okay, because we need to export, we have exported I users also, so we have to import it. Okay, so once we are getting the data, okay, here we are getting the response, so we are storing it in a global store using this set user. Okay, now let's go to header.txx, and here right now the username is static, so we are going to use global store to make it dynamic. So let me just remove this, and here I'm going to say user question mark dot name. Okay, and we need to import the user from the global store. So here let me write const, and here I'm going to say user equals to use global store as I global store, and let's import the missing dependencies. So add all missing imports. So we have imported use global store and I global store from this user store, and now this is fine. Let's check it in the browser. So if I refresh, so as you can see, we are getting the username React University, which is correct. So let's go back to header.tsx. So if I check, if I refresh, first the loading comes and then the data should come. If there is no loading only, then the data should be seen. So right now, if I refresh, loading and data both are seen at the same time. For that, we need to go to, I think, where is the page? Private layout. Okay, here inside this private layout, here we need to say if not loading. Okay, if there is no loading, if this condition is true, then we are going to add a div. Okay, and we are going to pass the children inside the div. So let's remove this from here, and we are going to give the padding. So class name, that is going to be padding of 5. Okay, save this, go back. So as you can see, we are given the paddings. So now if once the loading is gone, then we can see the data. And similarly, we need to create one more private page for profile. So inside the pages folder, I'm going to create a new folder and name this as profile. And inside profile, new file index.tsx. And here I'm going to do RAFCE plus tab. And here, let's say profile page. Okay. Now inside the app.tsx, we need to import this page. So after I think home page, we are going to say the route. Okay, path, that is going to be slash profile. Okay, element, that is going to be, yeah, this one. So this profile page we need to import. If I click here, so it is auto imported here, profile page. Okay, so let me save this and let's go back here. So if I manually route to the profile page, so if I hit enter, so as you can see, we are getting a different content for the profile page. And if I remove this and if I go to home page, so we can see the home page content. So basically, the reason for using the global store is that we can use this user data, logged in user data, anywhere we want it in our application. So right now we are using it in the header. Otherwise, we need to call the API and we need to use it on every page. So we are just using it in a header by using the global store. So this is it for this video, and in the next video we are going to work on this hamburger. Okay, we are going to open a slide, okay, and we are going to show the menu. So this is it for this video, and I'll see you in the next.